Hello, everyone. It's a new episode from MARJ3 Podcast University Corners with you, Samil Ahmed. I am the CEO and co-founder of your lovely platform. MARJ3 is the largest online platform helping you to connect with education opportunities all over the world. And we have a new university in US. So anyone want to study in US, watch this episode. Hello again. And so today we have Sarah from Endicott College from US with so lovely campus. You will watch it in a bit. We'll talk about the university. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
So, Sarah, can you introduce yourself, your position in the college, and tell us a brief about the university?
Absolutely. So my name is Sarah Gibson. I am an associate director for international admission at Endicott College. And in terms of Endicott itself, the name is a college, but we are a university. We offer four-year undergraduate degree programs as well as master's degree programs, which can be 1 or 2 years, and then also PhD programs as well. We are located in Beverly, Massachusetts, which is in the United States, north of Boston. We are about 30 minutes north of Boston. If you've heard of places like Harvard, Boston University, etc., we are just north of there. So we are right on the Atlantic Ocean. We have 3 private beaches on our campus, and we offer a wide range of academic programs over 7 different colleges that we have across the campus.
Great. So you have different colleges. Can you tell us more about what like programs and faculties you have in your campus? You have around 80 programs, I think.
Yes, so we have 80 different programs that students can choose from. We make it very easy for students if you want to change your major or academic program when you first get to us. You can absolutely switch between programs. Typically, as long as you declare by the first or second semester of your second year, you're still all set to finish within that 4-year window for undergraduate programs. But we have a variety of programs within business, arts and sciences. We have a school of hospitality management. We also have a school of exercise science and sports science, if you're interested in that side of things. We have a school of visual and performing arts. So we offer a little bit of everything.
So nice. And can you tell us more? Like it's always I like to ask this question is why should, like if I'm a student now, I'm searching for a university, why I should go to your university?
Absolutely. So I think one of the biggest reasons, and we were talking about this earlier, is actually our internship program. So we require every single student who comes to Endicott to complete a minimum of 3 internships or experiential learning opportunities. You'll do 1 in your first year at Endicott, the second in your second year, and each one of those are 3-week-long internship experiences that are worked into your curriculum, and you have an internship coordinator that will help and support you to get that experience. And the last one will take place in your last year, your 4th and senior year, and this opportunity will be a full semester-long experience. Again, it's worked into your curriculum, so the only thing you'll have that semester other than the internship is an internship class. But you get to work really closely with both the employers that we have in and around the Boston area, but also we have these internship experience across 40 different states and across 6 different continents. So if you want to do your internship globally as well, you have the opportunity and we have the connections to do that.
It's great to know. And also they have an awesome campus. So I would love to make everyone see the campus and see the view, and then we back to see more information about the university. I want to study in university with this ocean view.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of our first year residence halls have views of the ocean as well.
Yeah, it's really nice. So back to university requirements. So what is if anyone watching us and have confessed to you to join your university, what is the requirement for both bachelor and master degree? Um, can you tell us more?
Absolutely. So our application process is fairly simple, actually. On the undergraduate side, you'll fill out the application. There's a $50 application fee, but certainly in specific cases, we can waive that. So if you or your family has financial need, let us know, and that's something that we can waive. And then in terms of the process, there will be an essay that's associated with the application. That'll be right on the application. You can fill that out for us. If you're applying to other schools in the United States that are part of the common application, you can actually use the same essay for us as you use for the common application, which can be really helpful. We require at least one letter of recommendation. We also require you to submit your transcript or academic record from any schools that you've attended before you come to Endicott. And we are a test optional institution, so you don't need to submit SAT or ACT scores for entry, whether you're an international student or a domestic student. Now, we will require most students to submit a TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo score, and our requirements for that are a 79 for the TOEFL, a 6.0 for the IELTS, 6.0 for the IELTS, and an 105 for the Duolingo. We don't offer any sort of English language program, so we would need you to come in with those minimums before you arrive on campus. We don't have a minimum GPA requirement, but typically we're looking for students that have at least a 3.0 GPA. Sometimes we will accept students who have a 2.5 or higher, but typically it's a 3.0 or higher for entry. Graduate programs are a little different because they all have their own requirements for the programs, but we don't typically require the GRE for entry to our graduate programs.
Okay, and do you require SAT or ACT?
No, so we are test optional, so we do not require SAT or ACT scores for entry, and you will not be at any disadvantage whatsoever if you don't submit SAT or ACT scores.
It's great to know. So let's see some more like a virtual tour for the university, and then we'll back to our last few questions.
At Endicott College, you will find your academic community as you explore all of your interests. Our methodology is rooted in tradition and sustained by innovation. You will benefit from cutting-edge equipment, facilities, and state-of-the-art technology that will help you launch your career. Small classes mean personal attention and more focused learning. Professors know your name and are committed to your success. The job market is competitive, and it's hard to know which path to choose. You need an edge, and the first-hand career exploration and work experience of 3 internships will set you apart. No matter which path you choose, Endicott College will help you prepare for the rest of your life. Join us at our virtual open house on October 24th.
Okay, so it's also a lot of interesting information that we have talked before, the like students, percentage, etc. And by the way, what is the percentage of international students in the campus?
So we have about 3% of international students on our campus, which equates to about 100 students because we're about 3,000 undergraduate. We do have more graduate students on top of that, but that's about what we have on campus. What I will say, though, is what I think the advantages to that may be a little intimidating that we only have 3%, but what I think the big advantage of that is that you get a fully immersive experience and that you're meeting students from all across the globe. So we have students from 40 different countries that are part of that 3%. So they're not all coming from the same place. And you're really getting that immersive experience as opposed to a college you go to that has 20 or even 30% international students. You can kind of get stuck in that international bubble. Whereas a place like Endicott, you're really forced to kind of learn about the American experience and have that traditional US college experience that you wouldn't necessarily get if you're at a larger school.
Okay, that's so nice. So up to like my next question, and also Tariq share with me the same question is, what is the tuition fees? So
absolutely. So we include everything in the cost. So it's tuition, room and board, so that's housing and meals, as well as any sort of fees that are associated with attending the college. So everything all included is about 53,000 US dollars per year. If you decide not to live on campus, students over the age of 21 years or in our graduate programs can live off campus. So the cost would come down significantly, closer to that kind of mid-30 range. But all of our international students do qualify automatically for our merit scholarships they'll be automatically considered for those upon applying, as well as what we have a scholarship called our Global Initiative Scholarship. So two separate scholarships that all international students will automatically qualify for. For master's degrees, those particular scholarships are going to be slightly different. We do offer what are called graduate assistantships for our graduate programs. And those are essentially, you do some work for the college in a particular office in exchange for getting a discount on your tuition, which is usually about 1/3 of your tuition that it covers.
And for the like merit type of scholarship for the international student, how much it will cost after the scholarship, or how much the scholarship worth approximately?
Yep, so most students find that once scholarships are factored in, the cost of attendance ends up being somewhere between 25 and 35,000 US dollars a year. It's usually about in that range, depending on the academic level of the student.
25, 35, it's including the housing or without?
Including housing, yes.
Okay, it's really nice price to like have both housing and tuition fees, so it's totally reasonable. And okay, my final question is the intakes. How many intakes you have, and when students can apply for the next intake?
Absolutely. So typically our intakes are for our undergraduate programs in the fall and in the spring. For the graduate programs, we will also have a summer intake as well. And those intakes are typically in August for the fall, and then in January, late January, for our intake for the spring. The summer intake is typically in late May.
Okay, that's so nice. Thank you a lot for your time. It was amazing opportunity to know about your university, and hopefully next time when we talk together, we will have the percentage of international students increased, and more students from all MENA region applying for your university. And for all our followers and people watching us now or later, we was happy to have you. Feel free always to ask us or send us any request or any questions you have about studying in any institute we are hosting, or any questions about studying abroad. We are always happy to answer your questions, and you can find the link below if you need any help to apply for universities in US. So thank you for watching, and thanks Sarah for being with us, and hopefully to have a great day everyone. So bye bye.
Thank you so much.